Welcome to the Quantum Healing Experience. My name is Boris Kirchner. I appreciate you being here. Today I had a little bit of technical difficulties, so I apologize for the late start. But like each time, my name is Boris Kirchner. Take a moment to prepare yourself for the journey. Perhaps getting a glass of water to hydrate your body, and then just getting comfortable. But if you have your Qi coils or frequency devices with you, then set those up and get them ready to go. We'll be getting started in just a few minutes. Welcome to the Quantum Healing Experience. My name is Boris Kirchner. I'm so glad to have you here. So today, we are engaging in a practice to elevate our consciousness, to remove all obstacles and all distortions within our energy field, which includes the body, our mind, and our sense of self. this is what I want to focus today's practice on, is the awareness of how our sense of who we are impacts what we see and experience in the world. What happens is that as we move through life, we react to circumstances in our environment, right? But how we perceive those circumstances is what causes us to react. What happens is that the moment that we judge something as threatening to us, we react with contraction. But the moment that we see that some desire of ours is going to be interfered with, or we won't get it, we react threatening to us. But do you see how in every case, whether it's something that we're grasping for and trying to obtain and keep, or something that we're trying to get away from, trying to keep away and hide from, do you see how in both cases, the root of it is who we think we are. When we perceive ourselves as under threat of some particular circumstance, there is a sense of self that is under threat. Think about some of those very harmless moments in your life where maybe you felt very embarrassed because of something you said, or maybe something someone else said about you. You see that in essence, you were completely unharmed. There is no threat to your well-being. And yet, in the body, in the mind, in the energy field, there is an experience as if there was a very imminent threat. So what's happening there? What's under threat in each of the cases, whether it's something we're trying to get away from or something that we're trying to obtain, is this sense of self. Now, this sense of self is very rarely examined. And we'll find that we typically like to look outside as if we are looking through this sense of self. And we say, well, you know, that idea or that belief or that feeling, that circumstance, I want to change all of that, but I don't want to change myself. I wonder if you can follow me here. Oh, and by the way, I just noticed that maybe I haven't enabled the chat, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that on if you want to change all of that. I wanted to share and participate in any way. So that's on there now. So we have this experience where the sense of self is unexamined, and yet this is the very core from which we perceive each and everything that we experience. How we perceive is determined on how we have configured this sense of self. If it is configured based on default settings, so to speak, which means that we have never consciously examined who and what we are and done any kind of balancing work or clearing work to really say, wait a second, is that really true? Is it really true that when somebody says something about me that I should collapse in shame or in fear or in defensiveness? And thereby, if you remember from our previous conversations, we contract the energy field around us. We cut ourselves off from life force, and then we feel all forms of unhappiness, all forms of suffering, all forms of fear. So this automatic response to cut ourselves off from the influx of divine energy, life source energy, that can, in and of itself, have you feeling blissful, have you feeling full, have you feeling plugged in and aware of the oneness between you and all that is. Instead of that, we cut that off, we resist, we close ourselves in the name of our ego, in the name of that sense of self. Now, we can just as easily apply the work that we're doing here, not only to the energy field of the body, but to that concept of self, which in many spiritual traditions is called a false self. Now, your true self you can never change. There's nothing to be done about the true self. The true self is at one with God, with the infinite creator, with love, and is eternal, perfect, and unalterable. And that aspect of ourselves is right here as well. It is that part of you that is aware of every kind of change. Right now you hear the words and the frequencies that I'm saying changing. You may be aware of your own sensations, you may be aware of your own thoughts, but there's a part of you that is unmoving, this is not our goal. We're not here to change the perfect creation that we are. We are here rather to change or clarify or maybe even dissolve the image in our mind, that sense of self, that concept of self, which is not the true self. It is only a mental construct that we operate through in our mind. Whenever you think of anything in your mind, you're pursuing something, you're planning something, you are avoiding something, you identify yourself with a particular character, with a particular quality that you call me. And that is a figment of imagination. That is a construct that has no root in existential reality. It has only root in your own unshared imagination. I say unshared because nobody sees you like you do. No one else, not even your closest friend or your partner or your parent, sees you, has the same concept of self for you as you do. Isn't that incredible? Nobody else looks at you that way. And yet you, in your mind, have a particular construct that you always say, oh, this is me, this is how I operate. So this is where we can direct our practice today. And as we use our breath, our intention, our attention, and our outer technology, if you have your frequencies, I invite you now to set it on the sound of the sun, or another name for that frequency is regenerate. And we're going to use this frequency, which is resonating with the heart, resonating with the green ray in our heart chakra. We're going to use this to climb up the ladder of consciousness towards unconditional love and complete forgiveness. And we will then take this cultivated energy and attention and place it directly on our sense of self. What we think we are is a belief to be forgiven and undone. What we truly are is an experience to be had, an experience that forever changes the foundational fabric of what we think reality is, what we think is possible, and what is our true relationship to each moment. All of this undergoes a radical change as we purify the sense of self. In essence, we don't only want to make it better and have a more loving concept of ourselves, although these are stages on our journey of awakening. But what we essentially and eventually want to do is to purify it and clarify it so that instead of being something that's seemingly solid, it becomes translucent. It becomes something through which we have an awareness of our true self. Yes, we still have the persona. We still are going to engage in the world and have some sense of individuality, but nonetheless, there is a light that begins to shine through this appearance. And this light reminds us of the truth of who and what we are, because in fact we are that light. We are not anything that is in this shifting world that comes and goes. So I hope that wasn't too far down the rabbit hole today, but this is such a key, and it is so often missed because we so often focus on what we can do outside. How can I heal my body? How can I change this thought? How can I manifest this or that or the other? The how, the ultimate how, is that this sense of self changes, because as your sense of self changes and evolves, you will see the world differently. It is inevitable. Because the world is only a reflection. Your perception of the world, the other, anything, is only a reflection of what you hold to be true in consciousness. And the root of that is what you hold to be true about yourself. So, with that being said, get comfortable. If you have your frequency playing already, perfect. If not, then go ahead and set that up with the regenerate frequency. Turn on the track that's got the recommended next to it, the 50% track. Set it on loop, set it on repeat, so that we don't have to pay attention to this anymore. If you have your water beside you, take a quick sip. Set it on. nervous system. So let's take another deep, slow, full breath in, breathing all the way to the top. For a moment, hold it. And as you exhale, sigh it out. Let's take one more deep, slow, full breath in. As you're breathing in, bring your shoulders up. Squeeze your shoulders. And then let it out with a sigh. Beautiful. Just rest here for a moment. Feel the sense of relaxation. And allow this relaxation to cascade down your body, down your shoulders, down your hands, down your arms, all the way to your hands and fingertips. Likewise, from the top of the head down, through your face, relax your eyes, your tongue, your throat. Allow the relaxation to cascade down your neck and all the way down the front and back of your body. Breathe and allow the sensation of relaxation to expand. Feel yourself here, now, the body opening, because it feels the safety of your presence. When you are absent, lost in thought, the body is tense. It's tense because the captain has left the cockpit, so to speak. And whenever we return with our full awareness and attention on the body will easily relax and open. Feel a greater sense of safety. So allow this grounded relaxation to permeate the cells of your body. Feel your presence expanding in your body. there's some aspect of your life that you'd like to bring before your mind's eye and bless this awareness of the truth, allow yourself to do so now. This heart of love itself through my heart exists. Be blessed. feel the truth behind every appearance. And bless that beauty, that innocence, that wholeness within each and every being. May all beings be blessed. May all beings be whole. And bless that beauty, that innocence, that wholeness within each and every being. May all beings be blessed. May all beings be whole. And on your next inhale, take a deep, slow, and full breath in, drawing in the energy and the frequency of your practice into your heart, breathing all the way to the top. And for a moment, hold it as you behold the intention to integrate the fruits and insights of your practice into your awareness and thought system now. And as you exhale slowly, relax and release, and bring your attention and your hands to your own heart one more time, giving thanks, feeling compassion and kindness towards your own beautiful self, giving thanks for whatever brought you here to choose awakening, to choose more love. And whenever you're ready, you can gently begin to open your eyes without breaking the state. Make your way back here. And I want to thank you for taking the journey. I appreciate you, Stacy, letting me know that the microphone volume was low. I apologize for that. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the journey throughout this whole series so far. Many names that I continue to see here and recognize now. So I want to let you know that we're going to be taking a short break, probably for just the next 2 weeks, and starting up again in August. And we're going to have a new link that will go out. So keep an eye for that. And enjoy the next couple of weeks, the summer break. Continue to cultivate this awareness of the truth within you, that part within you that has the capacity to love all things, because it sees in them the innocence, the wholeness that it knows about itself. So, with that being said, I'll see you back here next month. And stay inspired. Anchor this awareness in your daily life in whatever way you can, through journaling, through having a practice just like this on your own. And until next time, stay inspired. Peace and blessings.